Body shaming. What exactly is it? Do we know about it? Imagine a world where everything was in reverse. The fat is thin, the fair is dark, and the short is tall. How would this affect your world? Hi, I'm Mehvish from class 8 and I would like to share my story on how I have body shamed myself. When this term body shaming was introduced to me, I started thinking that would I have loved myself if I was short or taller, if I was skinny or maybe even chubbier? I still don't know the answer to that. Ever since I was a kid, I was always twice the size of kids my age, which always made me feel pretty insecure about myself as I had a hard time making friends. I still remember when I first switched schools. It was the first day of 3rd grade, and when I entered the classroom, everybody started staring at me as I was someone from outer space. And when I sat down on my seat, everybody started asking me if I was older than them or if I had failed a couple of times. Weird, right? Well, not for me, as I was used to this type of treatment. But after that day, I started badminton classes, thinking that maybe if I exercise more, I could lose some weight. But that didn't help either. And after a few years, I realized that maybe I'm just built this way. And after that, the mean comments about my weight, my appearance, or how I look too old for my age did not affect me, as I accepted myself for who I was. But even though I wanted to feel good about myself, some people just wouldn't let me. They would make mean comments about my weight, my appearance, or how I look too old for my age. But I am thankful for my family and friends who made sure that these comments won't affect me. Most importantly, I'm thankful for my sister, who made sure that I was always at my best. And that it doesn't matter what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside that matters. Body shaming is a bad thing to do because we criticize someone's body appearance, size, or skin tone, and then we judge. People want to see a perfect body, not to be too fat, too thin, too skinny, too chubby, too tall, or too short. And for that reason, some people go to some extreme lengths to lose or gain weight and be more perfect. But that only causes more shame and judging. Do you realize the toxicity in the beauty standard these days? People are changing the way they look by plastic surgeries and Botox treatments. Women, especially in this generation, are expected to be tall, thin, have a small face, have dove eyes, whereas men are expected to be tall and muscular. Body shaming doesn't necessarily come from the outside. It can even be from family members, especially on family functions. There's always that one aunt that goes, "अरे कितनी पतली हो गई है, कुछ खाती है कि नहीं?" और "अरे कितना weight gain हो गया है, कोई dietitian recommend करूँ?" And if you ask the same question to her, she will get offended. And then mom will come and say, "ऐसा नहीं बोलते." Because why? Because वो तुमसे बड़े हैं. Look at the double standards in our society. Let's stop normalizing conversation that start with, "How much weight have you put on?" or "तू तो लंबा हुआ ही नहीं." And let's start normalizing conversations that begin with, "How are you?" or "How have you been?" We Indians are so obsessed with fair skin, we want to look like tofu. And let's face it, Glow and Lovely का नाम भी पहले Fair and Lovely ही था. We need to understand that not all people in the world are the same. Everybody has a quality of their own. And we need to learn to appreciate it. Because being grateful for unique qualities and appearances is the best way to overcome this problem. Thank you. Cheers from the Rosary School family.